Aduh.
Mama, I'm fine.
You call this fine?
I knew something like this was going to happen.
I stood my ground. I refused to give them money.
What did the doctor say?
He has light bruises and bruised ribs. He also strained his shoulder.
Shoulder? Is it serious?
Nasib baik tak ada apa-apa.
You were recovering so well from your surgery. Now this.
It's a small thing je lah, Baba.
I'm so sorry. It's all my ayah's fault.
No need for you to apologize, Khatijah.
I'll go and take care of the bill.
I'll come too. You see? This is why you shouldn't have kicked your father out.
Ma, don't put this on me.
We could have helped him with daily and medical expenses. He wouldn't be so desperate for money.
He didn't borrow money out of desperation. He went and spent it all on new clothes and watches.
He is a dying man with nothing to lose. We should have known he'd be reckless with money.
No, Mama, he's always been like that, okay? This is entirely his fault, not mine or anyone else's.
Well, we won't know because you kicked him out and my son is in there injured.
You thought we didn't do anything right?
Where is he? Where's Hafiq?
Maybe in a longkang somewhere.
Now you know we're not playing around.
Tomorrow you go to the bank.
No, I'll pay back.
Now you have the money?
Some money.
Some is not good enough. Marcus, Iskandar next.
Hey, okay. I'll do it now. I transfer to you now, okay? Right now.
So later,
That's all I have.
50% back right now. Or you go and start the bank account.
Okay, but you leave them alone. Or else you never get your money back.
Nah, teh.
Thank you.
Hey, nak pergi mana?
For a walk?
You're not ready to go out.
I've been sitting inside my room this whole time.
And you should stay inside.
Sitting very still.
Papa, I've been sitting very still for the past 5 days already.
Hey, and where's Khatijah? She should tell you to stay inside.
I dah bilang, Mama, but I can't control him. He decides what he wants to do.
You know, I should have stayed at the hospital. I think I'd get more freedom there.
You can have your freedom when you've recovered.
I have. I'm fine.
Oh, so you don't hurt anymore?
No? Ow, okay. Maybe a little.
Kan? It's not just about getting physically better, mentally as well.
Mama, this brain is a little stronger than you think.
Hafiq, this is not the time to act tough. If ever something is bothering you, you better open up.
I will. I promise.
Make sure you got everything and then come out for breakfast.
Waden is still nervous about his first day.
Aiya, he's okay. Only you all make him kanchiong.
It's true. He's more excited than nervous.
Of course, he's excited. He gets to do TCM as his CCA.
Yeah, and he'll be classmates with Niles.
You heard from Geraldine about Niles' father and Pochu?
Let's hope her boss Philip is not as petty as Xiaoku makes him out to be.
Aiya, these sort of old-fashioned people don't understand the new education system. Hey, must keep up. Nah, you see? I watched Minister say, it's like choosing chocolate ice cream. Single chocolate, double chocolate, or triple chocolate.
Did you really say that?
As if you're so modern. Just last week, you also ngam cham cham about no more streaming.
Yeah, but I upgrade my knowledge. Must always upgrade. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. What a rhyme, huh?
But what is it?
No need to bring Braden to school, is it?
Have either of you run into any trouble these past few days?
No,
What about Iskandar?
he's also fine.
Sayang, has Rahman answered your calls?
No, he also ignored my texts.
No picture, no song from my ayah or the loan shark is good thing.
Maybe Rama did something to keep the loan sharks away. Maybe he's paid them off.
With what money?
Niles! Hey, Brayden.
I hope we get to sit together.
I wonder what subjects we'll be having once orientation is over.
Let's go. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Philip. Hi.
Brayden's father.
It's Anthony.
Right. So, Niles and Brayden in the same form class, despite getting in through different posting groups.
Posting groups work differently from the previous streaming system.
Different name, same thing. Niles is in PG3. That's the equivalent of Express Stream. Brayden is in PG2. I suppose that would put him at NA level?
No. It's quite different now. There's no more streams. That's why Brayden and Niles can be in the same form class and take subjects like food and consumer education together. I guess Niles is taking English, Chinese, math, and science at G3, right? For Brayden, he's taking most of them at G2, except for science, which he takes at G3, since he did well at PSLE. But he will have the option to move up. The THS principal assured me that this PG3, PG2 doesn't mean anything once the boys enter school.
The option to move up if he does well.
You can't stop our boys from being friends, Philip. Results aside, don't you want Niles to be happy?
Of course I do.
As a fellow dad, I'm sure Niles would definitely appreciate your support.
Even so, lines need to be drawn.
Then draw those lines with your son. It's his life. Don't you think he deserves some input? Why don't you and Niles join our family for dinner tonight? Our kids are best friends. I don't want a bad blood between us.
Will Pochu also be there?
Yes. She's very apologetic. I'm sure she'll take the chance to make things up to you.
Fine. For Niles, then.
Have you seen this? Ex-badminton champ Hafiq Ibrahim gets into gang fight, suffer debilitating injuries.
Yeah, biasalah. The tabloid news sites have been going wild.
I'm sorry. This is all because of my family's mess.
Hey, my real fans know that I'm okay.
I'm really sorry, okay?
Dah lah, cukup lah. I've heard enough stories from Khatijah already. Neither of you are to blame, okay? There's only one party at fault here.
Marcus and Wei Long.
Okay, 3. Your father too, but you know, he has his own set of circumstances, so I guess it's just complicated.
I hope Aya's safe.
How's school?
Fine.
Are you hungry?
Not really.
What if we ordered something for lunch?
Still not really hungry.
Okay. You sure you don't want to come join us outside?
Maybe later.
How's Sarah doing?
Moody. Can you order us lunch? I need to get started on my prep for tomorrow.
So last minute.
I just got a call this morning to sub a teacher who fell ill. Plus, I need to familiarize myself with an entirely new syllabus.
Well, it's your own fault. Who asked you to register to teach at a secondary school?
Why don't you let me worry about my career and you just worry about ordering us lunch?
Ma, Khatijah, where's the chicken bones?
The what?
The chicken bones, I left them here.
I don't know.
What did you do to them? I was going to save them to make stock.
Are you accusing me of throwing those out too?
There's no one else here. If not you, who?
Ma,
Ladies, what is going on?
Fee, I thought you went to take a nap.
My aching shoulder kept me up.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't change the subject. What are you two fighting about?
It's nothing. please be quiet, Mother?
Why don't you do your yoga thing in your room?
Somehow, I don't think my walls are thick enough to block out your booming voice.
And I thought Sarah was the moody one.
Okay, I need to go out.
I thought you had to prep for tomorrow.
Some fresh air would do me good. Alex is working.
You can always ask Haresh.
Thanks for coming out to see me. I really needed a distraction.
I should be the one thanking you. I was stuck at home, bored out of my mind.
Are you working from home?
Yeah, forced off in lieu. Turns out, I've been working way too hard. Speaking of working from home, that's what I've been doing all weekend. It's thanks to Pooch sending out those feedback forms to the staff last week. Did I mention she did that?
I heard about it from Pochu.
Yes, apparently Philip figured out what she was trying to do and he wasn't happy. And then he said, since he went through all the trouble of collecting the feedback, we might as well do something with it.
Oh no, hence the extra work.
He spent all weekend sorting through the feedback and drafting proposals so they can figure out how to fix the more, fixable issues.
Oh, were most of them not fixable?
Most of them were about how Pochu and I ran things.
I bet Pochu had a lot to say about that.
She did. We didn't make much progress. Just listening to Pochu complain that wore me out.
So, is someone going to tell me what happened between the two of you?
It's really nothing, sayang.
I know you two. That argument wasn't nothing. Mama?
We had a disagreement about Rahmat. Fiq, do you think he would have gone to the loan sharks if Khatijah didn't kick him out?
So that's what this is about? Mama, Sheikh Rahmat has gone out of line so many times. Surely you can understand why Khatijah did what she did.
Just drop it, okay? I've told Mama so many times and she's not going to change her mind.
Have you told her how you really feel?
What is he talking about?
Mama, I've lost count of how many times Khatijah has apologized.
Sayang, please.
For bringing her ayah into our lives. Something that she can't help.
I know. We can't help what kind of person Rahmat is. But we can control how we treat him.
There's only so much I can take.
Khatijah, I don't know how you can be so heartless. He's your ayah. I don't get it.
Count yourself lucky then, Mama. Because you never had to live the life I had.
Brayden, what are you playing?
Nothing. It's a group chat.
You are chatting with people online again?
No, it's my new classmates. See?
I don't understand. What does lit mean? What is FR?
You won't get it.
Hey, I know LOL. Laugh out loud. What is LMAO and IKR?
Yeah, look at the picture my friend sent.
Wow, what is this? Some artist?
One of my classmates did that. It's for our art assignment.
Your classmate? How come he's so good? Wow, now I understand. Lit means nice drawing, right?
He's good, right? I don't think I've seen any of my primary school friends draw like that. Even else can't do it.
Then what are you good at?
Games.
Better learn everything you can from your new friends, huh?
I will.
You sure took your time.
You gonna pay up for your father or what?
I told you I don't have anything. My father's the one who owes you. Why you go after Hafiq?
If you don't go after him, how we get our money?
What?
Yeah, he pay us a little bit, but he gets the message.
Marcus Sell, Ong Wei Long.
What?
We try to speak to you on the attack.
Don't move! Wait, sir. I'm not with him.
Iskandar still not picking up?
No, this is exactly like the other night.
Let's all calm down. Maybe he just left his phone on silent.
Iskandar, unknown number. Hello? Who's this? Police station? Uh-huh.
I really enjoyed our chat.
So did I.
But maybe we should keep our distance from now on, just in case, so there won't be any misunderstandings.
If that's what you think is best.
You're a really sweet guy. I'm just not in the right headspace for a serious relationship right now.
I completely understand. Truth be told, I don't think I'm ready for one either. It's been a while since I went on a date, let alone like someone.
When was the last time?
My wife, before we got divorced. So about 10 years ago now.
10 years? You haven't been on a single date in 10 years?
Yes. Well, after a messy divorce, dating was the last thing on my mind.
So how? Everything cleared up?
Why were you arrested with the loan sharks?
He won't say.
She's been asking him non-stop.
Adik, told you to stay away from those friends, kan?
Come on, Iskandar. We've all been really worried about you.
Okay, look. I went to talk to them to try to get them to leave us alone.
Adik, why are you so bodoh?
I didn't want anyone else to get hurt because of Ayah, ka.
Okay, I know you mean well, but please, don't do something like this again, okay?
Ayah, you two. Both too garang.
Hey, at least I know how to kick the fella. You're too nice.
At least you tak kena bantai.
And not in jail.
Okay.
After the divorce, I just focused on work and on raising Priya. I just didn't have the energy to think about anything else.
I can't imagine. Raising a teenager by yourself is hard.
Yeah, but more than that, I just couldn't see myself with another woman.
That's such a shame. Anyone would be lucky to have you.
Thanks. But I never met anyone that got me thinking about dating again. At least, well, until I met you.
Aww. You know what? The dating scene could use more good men like you.
I don't know if I'm up for it.
Yes, you are. You just need a little bit of help.
What do you mean?
Hey, Philip, I'm so glad you can make it. Come in.
Hello, Pochu. That's a very polite and welcoming welcome. Thank you.
Hi, Philip.
Hi, Auntie.
Brandon, your friend is here. Come.
Uncle Philip.
Thanks for coming. This is my father and that is my mother.
Oh. Most people like to call me Tao Ge Heng. Sit.
Thank you.
This is Nelly.
Wow, that's quite a dinner spread. Everything looks so good.
Brandon, don't hide. Bring your friend over. I helped to make it too.
Right.
Yeah.
So boys, how was your first day of school?
Good. We're friends with all of our classmates already. And we mix with different classes for some of the subjects, so I get to make even more friends.
Luckily, our form classes are the same.
I still don't understand this system. PG3 and PG2 students studying in the same class.
Yeah. Who knows whether it will work or not, or how good.
Exactly my point.
The teacher will have to slow down the pace of the lesson for all students, especially the weaker ones, to understand. Then how are the smart ones like Braden going to learn anything?
I thought you upgrade your thinking already.
We were just discussing. Different point of view. Quality debate.
Actually, the teachers will adapt their teaching styles to suit the learning profiles in their classes. And the students can also help each other.
Students helping students. It's like the blind leading the blind. There may be some benefit for those who are less capable, but Niles is a good head above the rest. What's he getting out of that arrangement?
Good point. Good point.
People can only learn and grow when they are among their peers. And there's so much more to learning than just academics, like how to work with other people. The good can push others to become better. For those who are less motivated, well, they'll just take it easy. This is the philosophy I use to run the hospital. Pushing those who can to do better. Just ask Pochu.
Yeah, You're very wise.
If there's no one to compete with, how will the students improve?
Yes. Take Niles, for example. If he has to take Chinese at G3 level, but he can only practice with students at G2 level, then he will be dragged down.
But Braden and I went to different classes with different teachers for Chinese. My G3 Chinese teacher was Ling Lao Shi.
Braden, didn't you say that you're in a different class from Niles, even though you're in the same form class?
Yeah, I took G2 Chinese lesson today. My classmates came from a few different form classes, I think. There were some familiar faces from my form class, but Niles wasn't there.
Yeah, I was with the other students who got G3.
Oh, is that right?
That's how I understand it. Did you go to the open house? The principal mentioned something similar.
I like this system. We get to move around instead of staying in one classroom all the time.
Yeah, I get to make even more friends. And I get to be in the same class with my best friend.
Niles, 吃饭吃饭.
Nice to relax again, huh?
Let's hope we don't get bothered anymore.
We still don't know how much my ayah still owes them.
Oh boy! A video of the arrest is already circulating around.
How do those people work so fast?
Oh, but it's quite difficult to say who it is.
Faisal just called me. The company is reviewing my scholarship offer.
What? How come?
He saw my arrest. Now the whole internet thinks that I'm involved with loan sharks.
What are you two smiling about?
Oh, Sarah was just telling me about her outing later. Just don't come back too late, okay?
I won't.
Okay, what's that supposed to mean?
Just don't come back too late? What time did you come back last night? What were you doing up until so late?
I was just hanging out.
Just hanging out? Doing what? You didn't come back until 2 a.m. What could you possibly be doing until 2 a.m.?
Do you really want to know?
Just don't get into any trouble.
Well, I'll be in big trouble if I don't leave now. Late for school.